Okay, so in this video we're going to use the sine rule and we're going to use it to find an angle now. Hopefully you've already seen it on how to find a side first of all, because this has got a slightly extra step to the working. So the sine rule we've already met is a over sine b and so on, so I'm going to start by writing that out. Okay. And if you've watched my last video, I've probably shown you that I don't always necessarily write the formula out. Now, we want angle A, we know angle B, we know little b, and we know little a. So we're using the a's and the b's. But again, let's do the cross thing. I can draw a line from the one I want to a side I know, and I can do another line from a side I know to an angle I know. So we're clearly using a's and b's. We're not using the c's at all. So substituting in our working, we end up with 5.6 over sine x, or a if you want to keep it as a, gives us 6.8 over sine 67. Now we're working for this one, we're going to fully cross multiply. We're going to bring the sine x up to the 6.8. But we're going to put the number first, so 6.8 times sine x equals 5.6 is going to join the sine 67. Now from there you'll see that the 6.8 is stopping the sine x being in its own, so we're going to divide by that to counteract the times in. So we've got 5.6 times sine 67 all over 6.8. Now if you go put that into your calculator, remember you can either use the fraction button or make sure you close any brackets that open up. Some of you might want to press equals after the top line before you divide by the 6.8. If you type it in, okay, I'll need to come up to the top here. This gives us an answer of 0.758 and so on. So I put a couple of dots to show that I'm not rounding that answer. I'm keeping it as it is. From there, we still have to do a thing called inverse sine. So you should have seen it written like this before, of that unrounded answer. So on your calculator, you do shift sine. Hopefully you've not cleared your last answer. So shift sine answer button, and it gives us 49.29. So to the nearest degree, that's 49 degrees. Normally I always encourage 1 or 2 decimal places, but when it's angles, the nearest whole number is perfectly fine. When you go to calculator, that should give you 0.8559. But we'll just do that to show we're not rounding it at all. Inverse sine of that number. So remember, shift sine answer button, do not round. If you round, you could lose marks in the exam. So shift sine of an answer will give us, to the nearest degree is 58.86, which will go to 59 degrees. Now to answer the question, we actually wanted angle F. So angle F equals 180, take away your 72, take away your 59, which gives us an answer of 49 degrees. Oops. So the angle we actually wanted was 49 degrees. Okay. So hopefully that's okay. I've sort of shown you a straightforward example and one where you can't always necessarily get the angle you want, and that's something they can do to make it a wee bit harder for you. And that's it, 2 examples for this one. So good luck with the sine rule. Thank you.